And it's going.
Here we have a piece of black mat board. Turn to the back. Find your piece of artwork. You want 3-inch margin around the outside. So you look at your piece of artwork and figure out what it's going to look like with a 3-inch mat plus a little bit of space. So here we're going to go 3 inches here. And then I'm going to do the same thing at the bottom. So I'm going to go 3 inches at the bottom with a little bit of space. And 3 inches at the top. And as you can see, this artwork is a little tight. A little bit tight on the top and bottom. But the side has plenty of room, so I have to kind of be aware of that. I'm just going to cut this piece of mat board down and just get the outside of it. This is my straight blade. This is my bevel blade. I want to get a straight cut for the outside. Remove this to the side here. And push down, slide that out of the way, and this should be my perimeter. One thing to watch for here is that you have a sharp blade that's in. This is my outside. Now I'm going to slide it over to this other mat cutter, and I actually use this as a way to do my 3-inch border. I don't even use this for cutting. I just use it for measuring. It actually speeds up the process. And before I cut it, I'm actually just going to double check my work because sometimes I make mistakes. So I want to look and see, will that work out? Once it's all matted, will that look the way I want it to? Looks like we're okay. Slide back over to this mat cutter, and I'm going to do the bevel edge this time. We're just cutting with the bevel edge. The bevel edge cuts at an angle. And I always remember little on the left. Little on the left means that I only want a little bit of mat board on the left, and when I cut it at this angle, I'm going to end up getting the cut I want. I always overcut a little bit from the top and bottom because you want the mat board to fall through the hole. So I line up my lines. I'm not the most particular because when you're dealing with original artwork, a lot of times you don't have straight lines you need to worry about, but you have to kind of look at your work and figure out how particular you need to be. Here we have kind of, again, overextend, make sure it cuts all the way through, otherwise you're going to have ripped edges. You don't want your artwork to lose out in a competition because the matting's sloppy. Scholastics only allows black and white mats, which makes it pretty simple. Got a little bit of a dent here in the corner, but so there we have a bevel edge, and it's ready to be taped. So now what we do is we turn it over. So I lay my paper down, take a little bit of masking tape, make sure it's lined up, double check my work. I'm not happy with that. It's too far up. So I'm going to undo it because this is a good situation to be in if you haven't taped it all down. You can easily adjust it and then look at it. See, yeah, I like that better. I think that'll work. Then I lay the white down first, like this, and then I can actually put some tape down. Normally I use paper tape. Right now I'm using some regular packaging tape. Packaging tape's good. Paper tape's a little better. It tends to be a little more durable. It lasts longer if done right. Masking tape's the worst. If you've ever been in your grandparents' attic, you know, look through their packages and snoop around. If they've ever had anything that they taped with masking tape, you know what happens. It gets brittle, falls off, everything falls apart that was taped with it. So here we got a little bit of extra space. around the picture. Take an X-Acto knife and just trim off some of that. I know this is an X-Acto knife, but I'm paying the film crew a lot of money, and I don't have time to go back and refilm this. They're expensive. It's like $200 an hour. So I need to have a little bit of paper here, kind of hold it all together, but if I get too much, then I don't have any place to tape it. And I didn't cut this far enough. Let me do that again. Voila!